Hello everybody, my name is Suman Dua. I'm a registered migration agent based in Brisbane, Australia. In this video today, I want to talk about the new legislative instrument that was introduced on the 17th of September, which amends some of the regulations relating to the provisional visa holders and temporary visa holders. These amendments provide some concessions to the visa holders in regards to their employment and residency requirements. This is to ensure that the visa holders are not disadvantaged by the circumstances which are beyond their control during this pandemic. So these changes are around the 485 visa, which is the temporary graduate visa available to the international students, around the 887 visa, which is the permanent visa available to the 489 provisional regional visa holders. It is a pathway to permanent residency for those applicants, and also the 888 visa, which is the business visa, and also 790, which is the safe haven visa. But in this video today, we will specifically talk about the 485 visa, which is the temporary graduate visa, and the 887 visa, which is a permanent visa for the 489 visa holders. According to this legislative instrument, Department has introduced a COVID-19 concession period which commences on the 1st of February 2020. So the reason they have picked 1st of February 2020 as the concession period start date is because this is the date when Australia first introduced the travel restrictions. There is no end date to this concession period as yet because we don't know how long this pandemic will last for. Now first, let's talk about the amendments that have been made around the subclass 485, which is the temporary graduate visa. So this visa is available to the international graduates of Australia. Usually this visa is only lodged onshore and can be granted onshore only. But with this new amendment, applicants who are outside of Australia can lodge this visa from outside, and this visa can also be granted to applicants who are currently outside of Australia. Previously, applicants who have completed their studies in the last 6 months were eligible to apply for the 485 visa. But with these new amendments, applicants who have completed their studies in the last 12 months and have met the Australian study requirement in the last 12 months are now eligible to lodge the 485 visa. There have also been some changes with the permanent visa subclass 887. So subclass 887 visa is available to applicants who are currently holding 489 visa and have met some requirements. So one of the main requirements for this visa was that applicant needs to be living in a specified regional area for 2 years. Now with these new amendments, they have made some changes, and now with the new requirement, the applicant needs to be living in the specified regional area only for 18 months as long as they lodge the visa during this concession period from outside Australia. The second main requirement for the grant of 887 visa was that the applicant needs to be working in the specified regional area for a minimum of 12 months. However, with this new amendment, they have made some changes, and now with the new requirement, as long as the applicant has worked in the specified regional area for 9 months, they will meet the requirements for the grant of the 887 visa. So earlier, this visa could only be lodged onshore and could only be granted onshore, but with the new changes, the applicants can lodge this visa from outside of Australia, and this visa can also be granted while the applicant is outside Australia. I would also like you to have a look at the table on my left side, because as per this new requirement, the residency concession of 6 months is only available to applicants who are outside of Australia. So if you are in Australia, you still have to meet that 2 years of living in a specified regional area requirement. You do not get that concession of 6 months. But if you are outside Australia, you do get that concession. And with meeting the employment requirement, that concession is available for applicants whether they are inside or outside Australia. I hope this information was helpful. If you do have any questions, please feel free to get in touch with me. To stay updated about Australia's immigration, make sure that you subscribe to our channel.